Hi, I'm Russ Manaloto and I play guitars for Faspitch, Wheela Baliw, Curbside, and Urban Dub. And this is my 2023 rig rundown. This one is a Fender US standard 1996 build. All original tuners, original neck, original body. Little trivia, this used to be in candy apple red and I had it repainted to Daphne blue. I changed the pick guard, the electronics, the springs, basically all of its hardware, except for the tuners. It has an HSS configuration. This is a Seymour Duncan SH4 JB humbucker, and these two are the SSL1 from Seymour Duncan, single coils. And if you can see here, we have two switches na hindi standard. This one is a coil split switch for the humbucker, from humbucker to single coil, and this one is a neck bleed switch. Whenever I'm in the humbucker position, if you flip this way, it combines the neck for the sound. Standard 5-way switch as well. The bridge is, I had it upgraded to this Music Lily Chrome and 10.5mm spacing saddles. It looks nice. It does the job. And the pickup positions, here we have a 5 selector switch. Position 1 is for humbucker, position 2 is for combining the humbucker and the middle pickup, position 3 is the middle pickup, position 4 is the middle pickup and the bridge neck pickup, and position 5 is the neck pickup alone. And aside from that, we have two extra switches here. This is a single coil flip switch for the humbucker, and this other switch on top is a neck pickup lead switch. Pots are CTS pots. This tone knob was dedicated solely for the bridge. It has a 500K rating. This other tone pot is 250K rating, and this volume is also 250K. All of these guitars are tuned to drop C, so that's a whole step down. So it's C, G, C, F, A, and D. Strings I've strung these guys with are Diodario EXL 117s, so that's, I believe, 1156. Perfect for drop C tunings. If you notice, these three Strats, they have a foam on the headstock. It's to dampen extra string noise, to have the guitar sound tighter than usual. And also I put foam also on the back of the springs, just to eliminate extra noise if you need to be super quiet while you're playing. There's a big debate whether to put a cover on these springs. I heard this thing that Eric Johnson said before, that try to take out the cover and your guitar will sound louder. Maybe it's a psychological thing, or I don't know, but he has a point. I've tried it out myself. It does sound fuller, louder, and you can the strings vibrate more through the body and resonating through your belly while you're playing. So you have that louder perception, perhaps. Yun lang yung reason why it's open. This is my second guitar. It's a Fender Stratocaster, modern contemporary series. Stock tuners. Again, you have the foam. Still strung with Diodario EXL 117s, 1156. Rosewood fingerboard, maple neck, stock bridge. Well, I changed the brass block here. I put in a bigger, thicker brass block. Changed the springs as well, and I also loaded this guy with a pair of Artec pickups. I believe these are Seymour Duncan clones. Whether they're clones or original, it doesn't really bother me as long as it sounds good. It sounds good. This is configured to a HH humbucker, just a three-way switch, bridge and neck. Pots are CTS pots as well, 500K rating, both tone and volume. Perfect for humbucker guitars. Oh, the jack is a Switchcraft jack. I prefer humbucker pickups 9 out of 10 times in my guitars because they produce a more fatter and fuller and warmer sound as compared to single coils, which can sound thin, brittle, or too bright. For this one, this is a Fender Player Plus guitar made in 2010. It's made in Mexico. Stock tuners. You have the foam for the string dampening, rosewood fingerboard, maple neck, open back, no backplate, new springs, stock nickel single coils, SSS configuration, 2 tones, 1 volume, stock saddles, stock jack, and 5-way switch, a standard 5-way switch for Strats. This I still have to mod yet. This tone knob is still assigned to the middle pickup. I want to have it assigned to the bridge pickup so that I can do that single coil to humbucker sound trick. As a guitar player, I feel and I believe that you have to have an arsenal of different instruments or different different guitars with different pickup configurations so that you can explore more tones and sounds with them. As much as I love humbucker pickups, I also love single coil pickups for their crisp, clear, and articulate character that makes your tone sound brighter. If you want clarity, go for single coils. If you want beef and chunk and girth, go for humbuckers. I actually got it from a trade because I like collecting. I like buying and selling guitars that catch my eye just for the aesthetics, not necessarily yet for the tone. I've been in forums since the early days of the internet, the film music, so I've created somehow had a network of people who are also collectors and they like buying and selling gear as well. And I got this off from a trade. I traded a yellow Edwards Les Paul to get this one. Same trade value. The former owner of this wanted something different and I wanted something different. So worked out well for both of us. Everybody happy. So yeah. A little backstory. This is actually my second guitar ever. I got back in 1996 when I was still 10 years old. It's the guitar where I basically learned how to play the basics. Riffs, chords, licks, name it. Song hits. It's where we all started. This was the guitar that I learned on. And sadly, I stopped using it maybe around 98 or 1999. I just put it in our basement at home in Cebu. During the pandemic, back in 2022, I had this idea of, because you know how the pandemic hit everyone and made everyone rethink, their lives and about things. I wanted to make amends with this guitar. So I asked my dad, or was it my mom, to have it shipped here in Manila, and I revived it. I had it fixed. It had an old pick guard. The old knobs weren't turning anymore. The pickups were basically dead, as they have been demagnetized. Apparently that happens. So they no longer work. So I got this pickguard set to give it new guts and a new face. It used to be candy apple red. Now it's blue. If you look closer, there's a paint chip right there. There's a paint chip right there. See the red? There's another one here. And then, makikita mo yung pula. Nakita mo na siya. It used to be candy apple red. Now it's Daphne blue. And it's a beauty. This is a very, very lightweight guitar. It's the reason why I like using this one. Got this from JB Music. Yan. Yan lang. Got this from JB Music. Product placement ba? Here we have, this is my rig. I've been using this since 2015. It's a Line 6 Pod HD 500X with all the expansions uploaded into it. And here we also have Horizon Devices Precision Drive and the Chord Pitch Black tuner. Okay, signal chain. The guitar goes straight to the tuner, and from the tuner it goes straight to the pod, and from the pod goes straight to the front of house or into an amplifier. And inside the pod's effects loop is the precision drive. And below the board, there's actually a wireless system. It is a Line 6 G30 relay wireless receiver. I put it down there because clearly I ran out of space up here, so it's down there. And of course, we have our board in a natural wheat finish made by GC Rockboard. Okay, starting out, back in the day, my rig was way too complicated, and it involved a lot of tap dancing just to get the sound that you want. The good thing about having a MultiFX unit or a guitar processor is that you can customize preset, and you can change tone presets within one simple step of your foot. Back then, I would have to press 4, maybe 5 switches just to jump from one tone to another extremely. Like, I'm talking about clean ambient with delays and verbs and modulations, and then straight to distortion only. So what happens there is you compromise the little room and little time for you to be able to do that, right? With this unit, this is clean, this is distortion, this is clean ambient, this is guitar synth. One simple stepping move. Yun lang yun. The reason why I chose Horizon Device Precision Drive is not only it is a Tube Screamer clone, it has 2 extra features that a normal Tube Screamer doesn't have. It has an attack knob and a built-in noise gate. Just keep practicing. Practice until you nail it. And don't forget to have fun. Kasi bakit mo pa ginagawa kung hindi ka naman natutuwa sa ginagawa mo, diba? Thank you guys for watching. Again, this is Russ. And please like and subscribe, and see you on the next video.